How we can like tackle this. I'm talking about why men don't why men date but they don't propose. Why men date but don't propose. Okay, so I said at the beginning, I said that this is one of the discussions, one of the topics that in a forum, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, many ladies, even on maybe some private groups, they're discussing about this. Many of them will be in a relationship for few years and all that, and then they'll be dating this guy, but they're asking the same question: what is going on? Why is it that he can date them but cannot propose? What is the problem? You can say that he's just not that into commitment. Why men date but don't propose is what we're discussing this evening. Okay, we're live on TikTok as well. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So guys on TikTok, please, you just like if you can hear me, you can put on the comment section. You can like something like that. Anything you want to comment, just put on comment section. All right. So why do some men date but they find it difficult to propose? Why do some men date? They find it difficult to propose. Okay. Why is it? Someone said that the big issue is just the fear of commitment. The fear of commitment. The fear of commitment. Many of you have heard that phrase many times. You've heard it severally. We've all heard it. The phrase is there. It's just not in that into you. It's not just into you. It's maybe it hasn't that cold feet or something like that. But what is it about this guy? What if it's not about you? What is about him and his fears? That some ladies you see that they are most times, they like start blaming themselves. Maybe they are not doing right. The way their characters or something, maybe they are doing something wrong. That's why maybe he is not really that into them. He doesn't want to propose. So they will try to change their characters, change their behavior, change their attitude, a lot of things, try the way they dress, Some of them, they just to try to please this guy, just to understand, believe him, maybe he will change his mind and propose to them, something like that. Without knowing that some men, commitment can feel like a loss of freedom. That once they get committed, once they propose, or once they get married, or something like that, they will lose their freedom. Do you understand what I mean? And if you meet that kind of guy, he's just afraid of committing. He's just afraid of losing his freedom. So it's not just about giving up the single lifestyle. It's not about maybe the pressure to be a provider, maybe to be a partner eventually, becoming a parent. You understand? Some of them, they are afraid of having, taking responsibilities. Some, they will tell you that they're not ready. I don't want to have a child now. I don't want anything about that. No, 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 no. Just because of what? Fear of commitment. Because sometimes it can stem from a deeper issue. There must be there's something that makes them to be afraid. There's something that, when you talk about proposal, when you talk about marriage, when you talk about maybe making someone a wife or something like that, there is something about that deeper issue. And what is the problem? Why? Then someone can say that, yeah, divorce. That a lot of people are having divorce. A lot of families, people these days, they just get married, they just divorce. They don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. Once I propose now, she will change her character, she will change her attitude. Once I propose now, she will just feel entitled. And that is the reason why you see that they don't want to commit. They don't want to propose. Some of them, they would say to you, okay, come on, man. They just take the time of the lady, keep her in there, trying to put on her toes, because they believe in that once they propose, she will change her attitude. So because they've not proposed, that means she will be a good girl. She will still trying to get them to do that. And because of that, she will be on her good behavior. She will be loyal. Do you understand all of that? And that is one of the reasons why you see a guy will just take someone else's daughter and be dating this person for a couple of years. And because of that, some of his friends know, they will know the girl. Some even family, his family, maybe they will know the girl as well. And then they will believe in one day maybe he will, propose, or maybe they get married. But this lady, she's already doing all those, doing everything as a wife already now at home. Do you understand what I mean? That is the issue. So what is the problem? Is it the girl's fault? Is it the girl's the problem, or I don't know, or the guy, because he's afraid. He has that fear of commitment. That's one of the things we want to discuss. We're talking about this evening. We're talking about why men date but don't propose. Some of you ladies maybe join us on some of our live sessions, some on TikTok as well. They asked the question. Now we're discussing it this evening. Okay, we're just gonna talk about it this evening. And the way it is here, there's nothing like being biased. Or because I'm a man, I just want to maybe talk about. No, 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 no. It's gonna stay the way it is. You understand? Okay, guys. As usual, the way we normally do, the line is open. Okay, I would like to hear from you guys. Your thought, your opinion. You can put on the comment sections. Why do some men? Because not everyone. There are some men that will just meet a lady that the girl has all the qualities that they need. They has everything that they need. Immediately, they will not waste time because they don't want to lose this girl straight away. They will marry her straight. Why there are some of them that you are good for dating, but they will never propose. And what is the reason why? Why is it? Why is that? Why is that? That's what we're discussing. That's what we want to find out this evening. Why is that? You can put in the comment section. I'll read them out. I can call. Okay, the number is going to be on the screen. Understand? So you can call. Let me know what you think. Okay, we will dive in proper. We're going to discuss this proper. You understand what I mean? The number is on the screen: +44 744 982 3876. It's a WhatsApp number to call and voice your opinion. All right. Okay. So the question is, why men date but don't propose? Why men date but don't propose? Okay. All right. I will tell you why. I've already highlighted one of the major reasons is fear of commitment. That is one of the major reasons. Some of them, they're afraid of commitment because maybe child trauma, maybe they grew up in a single home. The dad left the mom, something like that. Or maybe the parents, they divorced when they were young and they vow not to venture into that. Maybe their mother cheated on their dad or something like that. And the way the whole thing messed up and all that, they vow not to marry or bring any woman or put a ring on any woman hand. You understand that? So there are reasons why. And we're going to talk about it. Okay? In the society where the stage we are in the society, I'm talking about modern society. Someone can ask, is marriage still relevant in modern society? Is marriage still relevant? Okay? Some men may date without proposing because they see marriage as an outdated institution. Some of them, they will tell you, man, nothing. These days, we can just if you see any woman that you like, two of you can stay together, have children, and everything is fine. So marriage is outdated. There's no value in marriage anymore. So why should you bother? And something like that. You understand? Because to them, marriage is not relevant anymore. You understand? So they can just and if you meet that kind of person, if you're not vigilant, if you're not someone that reads someone, if you're not like someone that maybe try to study someone proper, it can lead you on. You guys can go on a relationship for a couple of years. You will not know that is his belief, that the kind of mindset he got, that he doesn't believe in marriage. To him, marriage is outdated. And then you be, as a woman, you be thinking, maybe believing that maybe he just want to take his time and all that, without knowing that for him or to him, there's nothing like that. He doesn't want anything like that. You understand? That is the issue. So, and that's the reason why most times when we do a lifestyle, we'll always tell some women, they tell you, study your men, ask questions when you are in dating, when you are in a relationship with someone. Because there are some ladies that don't want to get married, okay? If you're the kind of person that marriage is not for you, you don't want to get married, you don't want to have that white wedding or something, traditional wedding or something, you don't want to get married. It's not for you. You can behave any, but there are some of them that are still believing that one day they will get married and they're looking for the right person to get married to. And if you're one of those kind of women and you find yourself in a relationship with a guy, try to find out the guy's belief, what his mindset is. You understand? Maybe he might be one of the persons that is afraid of commitment. He might be one of the persons that maybe he believes that marriage is outdated. Marriage is not for him. Do you understand? So if you don't ask questions, if you don't really communicate, if you don't really talk to him, if you don't want to know his future, what he wants to do, what is your role in that relationship. There's no way you'll find out. You guys be enjoying yourself. Time you be going before you know what is going on. 1 year, 2 years, you get into 3 years as well. Nothing is happening. And some of them, they will take advantage of you. How do I mean? You become their wife, but legally, you're not. Anytime maybe you you discuss or you maybe ask questions about him coming to see your parents or something like that, he'll give you excuses because he's the kind of person that believes that marriage is not relevant, that you can have a long-term relationship, have a long-term partnership as equally valid, that kind of a thing. It doesn't matter. You tell you guys, there's no need, man. You can, what is it? We are enjoying ourselves. Life is okay. Do we have any issues? Didn't I treat you right? I treat you right. I do everything. But as a woman, so many women, marriage is a sign of commitment. Marriage is a sign of what? Security to them. They want to have your baby and they don't want to have a baby out of wedlock. They don't want to be a single mother. They just want to have that family, how will I say that? Get that secured family unit where they have a husband and wife and they having children. There's some women, they have that mentality. That's what they want to do. You understand? So, but if you're that kind of woman and if you don't ask questions, if you don't find out from this guy, there's no way you're going to know. There's no way you will know. Okay. If you're just joining, we are talking about why some men, they'll prefer to date you, but they will not propose. You will never be their wife. And you ask yourself why. What is the problem? Is it your fault? Is it your attitude? Is it the way you dress? The way you talk? What is it? Is it that you didn't go to school? You ask a lot of questions. You're doing right. But it's not you. It's not you. He's just that he's afraid of commitment. He did it. There's no way he believed that marriage is for him. To him, marriage is what? Irrelevant. He doesn't believe in marriage. Okay. So, like I said, the line is open. You can call and just voice your opinion. Another reason some guys you see that they will take your sister, they take your daughter or take a friend of yours, they'll be dating them for years and they will not marry them. The reason is that they will tell you that women, their expectations are too high. They expect too much. There's too much. Their expectation is too much that they cannot keep up with that. Because of what? Then you will tell them to elaborate. Can you explain? I don't understand what you mean, but expectation is too high. But you guys be dating for a long time. Is it that she's a materialistic woman or something like that? No, they'll say to you, no, listen, let me tell you something. Okay. At the moment, I'm not buoyant. I need that financial stability and want to be emotionally ready when I'm ready. They understand. So something like that. I don't know if you've heard that before. I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not financially buoyant. Then, but you, but you don't want to lose her. You're not ready. You know this lady's expectation of you. You know what she wants. She's been telling you for a long time. She's been disturbing you for a long time. You need to come and see my family. You need to come and see my dad, My mother is disturbing me every time. They need a grandchildren. That disturbing. They ask a lot of questions. What is it that we are doing? We've been in a relationship for a long time. What's going on? When will you do the right thing? You don't want to lose her, but you don't want to make it official. You don't want to marry. What's the reason? Because you're not financially, maybe you're not ready. You're not buoyant. And when your friends or people ask you, what do you give them excuses? Women their expectations are too high. That's what you normally say. Just to do what? To keep her in her place. Just to do what? To take her, carry her along, wasting her time for no reason. Guys, we're talking about why men date, but they will not propose. They don't propose. They've been in a relationship with a woman, but they don't want to propose to the lady. They want to marry her, but they'll still keep her there dating her. I'm not talking about Casanovas. I'm not talking about playboys. Play guys, don't forget about those ones. Those ones, they are there. They don't. The ladies too, they know them. That one is different. We're talking about those that are in serious relationship. The lady's expectation of you is open. She knows what she wanted. She wants to be a wife. She wants you to marry her. That's what she wants. And from day one, you know that that's what she wants. That is there. But as the guy, you just like taking this girl on a ride, giving excuses. A lot of excuses, day by day, just giving excuses. Because of what? It's saying that you're afraid of commitment. Marriage is not relevant anymore. Women expectations are too high. Those are excuses that come to your head. We're asking, why is it that some men, they will prefer dating, but they will never propose? You understand? So women, they're asking those questions. They want to know why it's like that. Okay, I think we're having our first call. Yeah, hello, welcome, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
The topic, when I listened to the introductions and all that, it was just quite interesting. Because
Okay.
even in the morning, I was going through something. I saw this kind of topic, and I look at it, just exactly what we are elaborating. Too many experience people have had
Yeah.
or see in their parents have already created this fear in them.
Okay.
Understand? But that is not my aim. It's not my own main point of our contribution.
Okay.
What I'm contributing is that, where I'm coming from? Where I'm coming from, in the Middle Belt, there are these conditions, cultural constraints. There are these conditions that have made many people not to settle down. And this condition is that you must get to a age, you must get an age that people will say you are mature. What am I saying? People will expect you get to 45 or 50 years before you settle down. So those people have had this mentality. In as much as they'll be dating within the age of 35 and all that to 40, their mind is that they will get to that age due to culture. They must get to that age before they settle down. So because of that, even the pressure the girl will be giving them, they'll be seeing it as a pressure. They'll be seeing it as a pressure that you are so a kind of desperate. They are seeing it as desperation because they are not getting to their point of settlement.
Yeah.
Understand? And again, in that place again, there is this condition again, tagged culturally, that there are certain things, condition, punishment they will be given to you, just like in the Middle Belt and in the North. You'll be flogged, not just a flog. Men, huge men, like 6 good persons, they will come out and whip you, not just whip you seriously. If you show any sign that those things are happening to you, they will say you are not mature to.
Seriously, you need to You need to you need to bear the pain. You need to to show that you're matured.
Yes, you need to. Yes, you need to have that pain and endure the pain without people seeing it.
Oh wow!
You must have this endurance strength before they will see that you have gotten to an age to marry. So people from this culture, people from this area that has this culture, you see that there is nothing you do with them called dating that leads to marriage unless they get to that marriage, irrespective of your contributions.
Wow.
Yeah. Another thing again, you see that there are some men that like flirting. They like enjoying dating different girls. They have no, it's just a variety.
Yeah, but those ones, those ones, no, those ones are not included. Now we are not talking about those ones because those ones, some ladies they know them as well. Okay, so they know that they are not serious.
Okay. Some ladies know them as well.
Yeah.
See, financial stability, another it's just that it's just a normal thing.
Okay.
You always want to be stable because in marriage, people have fear that it's all about expenses.
Yeah.
The woman, the children that will come, it's all about expenses. So once you see yourself, you are not stable financially. There is nothing to talk about marriage that will come in. So no matter what you say, they will tell you, don't worry, I need to have millions in my account before
they get ready for
anything
marriage.
Serious.
Okay.
And before you see them, just dating and all that.
Okay. Thank you so much for your call.
Thank you for your call. That's my only contribution.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your call. All right. Wow. Okay. Some of you on TikTok just said someone called and he was explaining that there are some cultures that you have to reach to a certain age before you get married. So no matter what, if you didn't get to that age, that they can't get married. And then if you meet that kind of guy, if you meet that kind of man, and you didn't know, you didn't ask questions, he'll be leading you on because to him, he has to get to certain over 40 years for him to mature to get married. And also there are some cultures as well that you need to be flogged. They have to whip you big time in order for you to see if you can sustain it. If you can sustain that whipping, that shows that you are matured enough to get married. You understand? And those kind of people, it's all cultural issues. You understand? That's what he was trying to explain. Okay. The line is still open now. It's vacated the line so you can call. I'd like to hear your thoughts. You can put on a comment section as well what you want to say. I can read them out. Okay. What we're trying to say is that there are some guys that they're okay, comfortable to date you as a woman. They will date you. They don't care how long it takes them. But once it comes to marriage, it's a no. They will never propose. They'll never propose to you. You understand? And someone was just saying, someone might say that, okay, yeah, what about roles of gender roles and the feminism? These feminism issues now going everywhere. You understand? So, because probably, traditionally, the way it used to be before, the gender roles often placed onus on men is just men that needs to propose. Okay, but modern feminism, you can check on TikTok, we can see on Facebook, Instagram, you see them now. Some ladies, you see them, they will propose to their boyfriends. They will just see them, they buy rings and start proposing to their boyfriends and all that. Are you getting me? And because they are tired of waiting, they just want to do it. They'll be waiting for the guy to propose. They don't want to do it. So some girls now taking it to their own hands. They just go now, spend money, buy a ring. Now they want to do what? They will propose to their men. And then some people, when they're discussing, they're talking about these feminism issues, the gender roles, the verse, all those kind of things. Saying that some men are confused, that they don't really know what they want. That they're very confused now. You understand? I think you're having a knuckle. Yeah, hello. Good evening. Welcome.
Evening.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah, go on.
I want to make a contribution.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go
The
on. Yes.
reason why
Mm-hmm.
the reason why a man will friend a woman and at last they will not marry them.
Okay. Yeah.
There are many reasons behind it, and another thing is it depends on what the person wants during the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There are some guys that during their relationship you just want to have the lady and have your way, and some who want to maintain that relationship, make it life partner. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I
So
understand.
then, hello?
You said that. You said
Then,
that. You said that it depends on the relationship. That some they just want to have a lady, and just for friendship. That's why some maybe they just want to meet a lady and then
just
okay.
run. And some will want to have the lady for a life partner.
Okay.
For a life partner.
Mm-hmm.
What I believe some ladies are listening to this now. Just say the secrets we are about to reveal to them, because one, during that courtship,
Mm-hmm.
some men would like to give the ladies trials,
Mm-hmm.
One, that time you go out with your lady, hanging out, you are taking or monitoring or looking at your character, whether you are wife material or not.
Okay.
There are some women, once you take them out, they are too demanding. They would like you to be spending. They want to buy this, eat this, eat that, without knowing that you that want to settle down with them, you are taking record of those things.
Okay.
Understand? Then, when you come back to the house with the lady, the things maybe how she keep the environment or keep the house tidy, or in terms of cooking, maybe during weekend, some of them, instead of them to ask you to or let them cook so that they can preserve or make a saving, but they would like you to take them out for eateries, do this, all those expenses you are doing. With that the guy is taking note of them. The guy will at his back and say, "Prevention, if I let her settle down with this woman, how is she going to raise the kids, or how is he going to handle the family?" All these things matters, but some of them they don't mind. They just it. Trying to now let's flex, let's do. They can't see that they have a good training. They'll just be living a wayward life. All those waywardity life, some guys that wants to settle down are counting those things. That's the reason why you see them.
Okay.
When they want to settle down, they want to go for the best. Those ones are preserved, are well packaged, own understanding.
Okay. All right.
I find out that some of them have spoken either they will not marry them, they will just dump them. Go for the reserved.
They were reserved
during
ones.
That courtship.
All right.
During that courtship, the life, whether you are too.
All right, but your line.
Spending.
Okay. Your line is going. Your line is going somehow. Your line is going south.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, okay, better. Yeah, just round up. He said that that's why they just then they will go for the.
There are some neatness matters. There are many things. Neatness or the surrounding neat. You see it. If you are the one that don't keep the surrounding neat, dirty. When you come to the house, you can't even think of washing anything, doing anything. You want or already made things. So those guys are taking note of those things.
Okay.
When they want to settle down, they will not look for those ones that have those qualities. Well, that's my humble suggestion.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very cool. All right, guys. On TikTok, we were just saying that why some guys maybe they would date a lady and they would not marry the lady. It's just some of the ladies that during the courtship when they are just courting, that whenever the guys maybe they go out for outing or take them to a restaurant or want to buy some things for them or something like that, those ladies they don't really understand that the guys maybe is just in a stage where he's just monitoring them. He just want to like find out their character, their behavior, and then she will like trying to be more extravagant. She want to like buy stuff. She want to become a high maintenance lady. She when they go out to a restaurant or something, she, like kind of a thing. She doesn't care about the guy, financial issues or something like that. She just want to like spend, collect, eat, and all that. Understand? So when the man wants to go and marry, he will think maybe it's not the kind of woman that you will marry because this person will not know how to manage, will not know how to raise kids. Also, he also pointed at some guys that if you are not someone that is neat, both inside and out, you are not neat, that the guy would not want to keep that kind of person or maybe like make that kind of person his wife. That is one of the reasons some of them you see that they would not propose, then they will leave that one and go for someone else. Okay, so what we are talking now, we're asking why some men will date a lady but not propose. They'll not propose. Okay, so if you just join us, that's what we're talking about. Let me read a message I think someone put in the comment section. Okay, it's I think past relationship experience, fear of future stability, fear of cultural differences, fear of being accountable to their partners, fear of financial insecurity. Those are the reasons why maybe someone maybe would not propose because of past experiences, the future stability and all that, fear of cultural differences and all that. Okay, that's the reason why we said that if you're in a relationship with a guy, try to ask questions, try to know what you are into. Okay, if you are there just to have fun, to flex, that is okay. If you're the kind of person that just want to stay in the front of the front of the car, he will take you around, driving you around, that one is okay. You don't need to bother yourself. Okay, just enjoy the moment, just go around. But if you're the kind of girl that expected more, you want to settle down, you want to like get married, you want to be, what I'm saying is that if the guy is the kind of guy that you see, you said, okay, this is the kind of guy I want to have a child with. This is someone that I'm willing, I'm ready to take his last name. This is the kind of guy that I can be submissive to. This is the kind of guy I can like, stay with. Someone I want to live to. You guys grow old together. If the guy, you tick, if he can tick all of that, then you're ready. It's the kind of guy you need. That is for you. Okay. What about the guy? Are you the kind of lady that he needs? Are you the kind of person that he needs? Are you the kind of person that you will say that, okay, yes, she is the kind of person that will give my last name. She is the kind of person that have my children. She is this, that she will tick, he will tick all of that. Is he the kind of person? Because that's mistake some ladies they do. They will see a guy, they will be in a relationship with a guy. The guy will ask them out, they will accept and they'll be going out. Dates, travel, they go to many places, they have fun and all that. But at the back of the mind of the girl, she wants more. She wants a serious relationship. She wants to get married. But they will not be open. They will not let the guy know. They will not even find out what is the guy's, what he wants for himself. What is his plans? They will not ask. They will not know all that. Then they will just be taking on them, like enjoying the ride. Then 2 years, 3 years, they will start complaining that this guy is taking their time and all that. He's just using them. Meanwhile, to the guy, he's just having fun. He believes that both of you are having fun. Because to him, you are not the kind of person he wants to marry. He just using you to have fun. And once he meets the person he wants to marry, straight away, he will just marry the person. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months they met. He married the person. And then some ladies, you see, they start getting angry, upset that he's been in a relationship with this guy for a long time. What is going on? Because from day one, to him, you guys are just having fun. You are not his type. You are not the kind of person that will raise his children. And you didn't know that. That is his own belief. That's what he sees you. Whenever he sees you, that's all. He just want to have fun with you. It doesn't matter if you are there already, having the role of your wife, you're doing everything. You cook, you wash, you clean, and all that. Everything. That is you. That's what you want to do. To him, is okay. Before you came into his life, he was living okay. All those things he was doing. But you're doing that now to maybe just to put pressure on him, for him to take you, to marry you and all that. To him, it's nothing. It doesn't matter. Why? Because you are not the kind of person he wants to marry. And you don't know that. You don't. And that is one of the mistakes some ladies they do. Why? Because they don't want to find out. They don't want to know the kind of lifestyle this guy wants to live. They don't want to know the kind of woman that he wants. He doesn't want to know everything about the guy. First of all, check out his family. How does he treat his mom and all that? Every other stuff. When he's talking about ladies, when he's talking about marriage, how does he see that? How does he see marriage? How does he see the unit? I mean, like when you talk about union of marriage, how family diversity, all of that, all of those things. How does he see that? When you're speaking with him, when you're talking, when you watch movies and all that, how does he see relationship? Through what he says, the way he behaves, you will find out that he's maybe if someone that is he have that fear of commitment. If he's someone that doesn't believe in marriage at all, for him, maybe marriage is not relevant. If he's someone that maybe he's not ready because he's expecting to get certain amount of money before he settles down. If he's someone that have maybe characteristics of a lady he wants to marry. There are some people that have kind of certain of, maybe you have to be this, I don't know. There are some of them, they want larger, bigger ladies that have front and back. There are some of them that have one slim ladies. They have their own style. They have the kind of lady they want to marry. And you didn't fit into that because you didn't know. Because you are the one that, at that moment, he's using you to pass time, to wait till he meets the right person. But you don't know. Then tomorrow you start blaming because he didn't find out. He didn't check all those stuff. He didn't ask questions. He didn't even try to find out every things about the guy you're dating. Okay? What are we talking about? If you're just joining us, we're talking about why some men, let me put it that way, why some men would prefer to date you, but they will never propose. They will not propose. And that is what we're talking about. That's what we're discussing. Why did we bring out this topic? Why did we want to discuss this? Okay. If you watch our live session last week, we talked about why Nigerian celebrities are going to Ghana to get married. Something like that. We discussed that. All right. So, reason being that some of them, they had relationship that they've been dating. They have a lady they've dated for a while. And then they met someone else. Few months, they will just marry that person. And this lady will turn around and start asking questions. Why is it okay for him to date me, but it's not okay for him to marry me? Something like that. They ask the question, why is it okay for the guy to date them, but they're not, he can't marry them or something like that. Do you understand? So those are the questions. And that's what we're trying to figure it out. If a lady joining us, this is the reason why. He will not marry you. He will not even forget about it. He will date you. You will just usually have a lot of body count. He doesn't care, all of that. But once he's ready, he will go somewhere else. Maybe go to his village or go to his hometown or Find someone else and marry. And the reasons is what we discuss in this evening. Okay? The other guy said that there is attitude, the way you behave. Maybe you're forgetting that you are just in that relationship or maybe courtship stage, that phase. He's trying to he was trying to understand you. He was trying to know the kind of person you are. And without you knowing that, you don't care. You just want to spend. You want to spend. You want to spend. You want to spend. Everything about buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. Never one day thought about giving him ideas on how to save money, giving him ideas on how to make money, giving him ideas on what kind of business or what kind of just ideas on how to elevate him, ideas of how to multiply to what he has. It's all about spend, spend, spend. Let's go here, let's travel here, let's eat here, let's do all of that. That's all you care about. But or something like that. You never trying to think about how you add value to his life, all those kind of things. And this guy is watching you and look at you. You might not say anything. All he does is that whatever you want, he buy. He give it to you. He give you the money you want to buy. He give it to you. Take you out on a date. You order the most expensive things that he doesn't care. He will just buy that because what he's trying to do at that moment is trying to use you to pass time. He's using you just to satisfy his urge and all that until the right person, the right lady will come. And once he sees that right person, straight away, he's gone because he doesn't want to do the same thing again. He's gone and he's going to marry the person. That's what happens. And you see that some guy is been dating a woman for a long time. Then he just met someone new and just married that person. Those are one of the reasons. Those are the kind of things that normally happens. They've been in a relationship for a long time. They're tired of being in a relationship. They're tired of cutting. They just want to settle down. They just want to have, because there are some guys, they just want to settle down, have their own family and plan ahead. Why there are some of them that don't care about that, don't believe in marriage. You don't believe in anything about long-term relationship. Understand? So if you meet that kind of person that don't believe in marriage, you don't believe in any long-term relationship, you understand what I mean? So those kind of people, they change women like the way they change their trousers, they change women anyhow they want. You understand? And if you women, you know that, you know those kind of people, and you see them. And if you meet that kind of person believing that you're going to change him, you're trying to trying to change him through your attitude or through your character, believe maybe tomorrow he will change. You're wasting your time because it's not part of his deal. He doesn't believe in that. He doesn't believe in marriage. He doesn't believe in any long-term relationship. So no matter what you do, forget it. Forget it. Okay? Another thing I want us to look at is cultural and religious influences. Cultural and religious influences. The guy that talked about a bit about culture. Okay? You have to understand something. In some cultures, or religious marriage is seen as a sacred or essential step. When it comes to marriage, it's a culture. It's something that they see as sacred. It's something that they don't play with. See, there are some guys, some men from a specific background. There are some men that let's just put it like specific. There are some men that in their background, where they come from. Seriously, let me tell you something. Sometimes you see that they may feel pressure to propose. Sometimes you might try to push them. Sometimes you might try to put a lot of pressure on them just to make sure that you tie them down. Some of them, some ladies might go to a extent of maybe get married, getting pregnant for them. To use that maybe to tie them down or something, maybe to change to marry them or something. These people I'm talking about, they don't mess about. They don't, no matter what. In their culture, they believe that they will marry some certain kind of people. It might be that their unbelief is that no matter what, they will still go back to their own culture, to their own lineage, or to maybe to their own kindred, marry. That is their culture. That is where it is, no matter what. And then if you meet this kind of person, you didn't know that that kind of thing, that's the kind of place it came from. Their culture is like that. Their cause of forbid is that they can marry someone like you, and you didn't know. But their culture allow them to date anyhow they want, to have any other kind of woman they want. But to marry, no, you are not the kind of person they will marry. You understand? And you don't know. You're wasting your time. He will never propose. Never. He will never propose. Why? Because you never know. That's why you need to find out. You need to find out the kind of person you are dating. You need to find out what maybe try and find out his culture, find out their family background, find out. Make some research if it's possible. Try to know what you are doing. If you have gotten to the stage of getting married, or you want to get married, you just want to someone to like settle down with, and you don't want to waste your time. Those are the things you have to do. Do some research, find out about this person, find out about this guy. You might be surprised. Then he will save you a lot of time. To save you a lot of time instead of wasting your time there, wasting your time, believing that he will change. To marry you, believing that maybe tomorrow he will it will not work like that. It will not work like that. Okay, it will not work like that. You understand what I mean? So it's better for you to do some research. Okay, do some research. And then if you're the kind of person, maybe you meet a guy that believes that grass is greener somewhere. What I mean by grass is greener somewhere. You understand? Because if you can see that these days and age, you see that many people, some ladies can be in a relationship, they have 2, 3, 4, 5 boyfriends at the same time. And they can they will, I don't know how to the way they will arrange even to satisfy all of them. It's okay these days, people do that. Okay? Because of tell you that you have modern dating apps, there's apps on the phone, social media and all that. You understand? So if you don't want today, you have another person. They believe that if this guy is not ready, this one is ready. If this one is not ready, the other one might be ready tomorrow. So see them, they have 3, 2 boyfriends. They are dating at the same time. So that's what I mean. To them, in their mind, they believe that grass is greener. Because if this one mess up, they will have already backup. They have someone already there. Because in their mind, back of their mind, they believe that someone is better out there. There's someone else out there. And if you meet those kind of people, even if it's a girl, sometimes you meet a guy that they don't care. They don't care. That's what I mean. So because to them, grass is greener. If they lose you today, they'll get someone else. There are dating apps everywhere. TikTok is okay now for people meeting people. So if it's about there's someone out there, there's grass is always greener somewhere. So there's always options. There's always options. You understand? So when you look at that, you can see that that kind of thing, that kind of mentality can prolong your dating, can prolong your relationship, prolong your courtship, all of that without commitment. Without commitment. That kind of person will never commit because to him, he has never met the right person. You are not the right person. There's always someone else. There's always someone else. There's always someone else. You understand? So as you're living, he's already on his app. He's looking for someone better. So no matter what, he will never be satisfied. And if you're in a relationship with that kind of person, You know, sometimes they call them boys. That person has not matured because they don't know what they want. They don't really know what they want. So if you meet that kind of person that believes that there's options, there's always someone better. There's always someone better. It doesn't matter if if you cook better. It doesn't matter if you graduate. It doesn't matter if you get a good job. It doesn't matter whatever. To him, you're not enough because there's always someone better out there. So now it's not you. Don't try to force yourself on that kind of person. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time because there's always someone better than you. You understand what I mean? And they keep on losing women. They keep on losing the right people that comes their way. They keep on losing before they realize. Oh, now maybe they messed up. Now they want to like settle down. And those kind of men are the ones that will tell you, man, there's no women out there, man, to marry, man. Women are scarce. They are very scarce. But they've been losing them all along the way. They've been losing a lot of good women because in their mind, they're not ready. Also, they believe there's always better one. There's another better one. There's another one out there. Okay? And I want to reiterate this. I want to say this. All right. Let me tell you something. When you have trauma, when you're growing up, the trauma might be maybe your dad or maybe your mom. Always, there's always physical violence in your house. They're always fighting, and you grow with that as a kid. Maybe your mom later left your dad, or they divorced, and all that. Either maybe your mom cheated on your dad. Because of that, you saw that. Because of that, you have that, you know, separation in your home, single motherhood. You find it difficult to commit in a relationship. You understand what I mean? They always find it very, very difficult because of what they believe that nobody, nobody can, nobody can satisfy them. No one, no woman or no man. Something it depends if their mom, they will believe that what happened to their dad will happen to them because either their dad be telling them that you don't trust women. Women are always they will do this or do that. All of they will believe that. So no matter what you do, and back of their mind, they are afraid. They are so much afraid. They don't want that to happen to them. And that's what the ladies put on the comment. He said that because of their past experiences, that can be one of the past experience. So they carry that trauma. If they didn't heal, it's going to be difficult for them. If they didn't heal, it's going to be very, very much difficult for them. You know what I mean? So that is the problem. If you meet that kind of person, you see that it's difficult for you to like keep, even like, to satisfy them, that relationship. It's very difficult for you to keep up with that relationship because they have trauma that they need to heal in order for them to give you what you want. You understand? So those kind of people, they find it difficult to commit. They find it difficult to like, be in a relationship. And if you're expecting that they will like propose to you, you're wasting your time because that will never happen. It will happen. When it's time, you try to raise it, you try to like push them, they will leave you. They're gone because of what they're afraid. They're afraid. Okay? Okay. Before we round up, I would have to say this one as well. Because maybe some people will say that thing, why is it men, only men? Oh, we're talking about why the guy will not propose. Okay, that's why. Okay? Women, because of their biological clock. They will see, you see that some ladies, some of them like 30 something years, 10 to 30, 40 years. Then they start talking about biological clock. Biological clock. And because of the pressure, their parents, societal pressure, all of that, they need to have children, their biological clock about that. If they don't have children in certain age and all that, affect about that. So they bring that pressure to their relationship. Men don't experience those kind of things. Men don't have that kind of urgency in them. They don't. You understand? And see, when they bring that kind of thing now in that pressure into that relationship, you see that that relationship will start shaking because some guys will start asking you, what were you doing when you were young? What were you doing when you this to you as a woman? It's always in your head. It's always in your mind. Biological clock, biological clock. I need to. Understand? Then if you don't control your emotions, then you get into your relationship. You start disturbing the guy. You need to marry me. I have to put a ring on. You need to see my parents and all that. Okay? Because of what? You're afraid. You're afraid. Okay? You're afraid. I really mind that men don't have that kind of thing in their mind. So those are the things that make some guys, you see that some of them, they will not propose. They will not propose because of that. You get what I'm saying? So those are the things. This is what we got like we're talking about. This is what we like, I don't know how to explain this because many women, many of them, even some of them watching us now, if you go to some, I'm telling you, go to forums, this is what they asking. They don't, some of them will get to the extent of saying that men these days it's difficult to understand me these days. It's not difficult to understand. It's just that there are things, there's always procedure in things, okay? It depends on what you want and what he wants and what timing. Timing is there. When you meet this person, is he ready? Are you the kind of person he wants? Are you the kind of person that he was looking for? Also, on, even as you're looking for that person, you need to get ready. What I mean by ready, get yourself ready. Get yourself, it's like preparing a table, expecting that people will come and eat. You understand? You can just, there's no way, for example, you're expecting some people to come over to your house, come and eat. There's no you got to wait till they get to your house, they start cooking. You need to cook, set a table, get ready for them to come in. Once they come in, they start eating, they enjoy that immediately. Because if some of them they come in, you've not cooked nothing, and then you start cooking. Before maybe the time you finish cooking, they already like maybe they lost their appetite. Some start going on like that's the way it is. Well, how do I mean? As a lady, you need to get ready. If you are the kind of person that looking for a husband, you want to get married, set a table, get yourself ready. How will you do that? Work on yourself. Work on yourself. If you don't have anything to do, if you don't have anything that you're doing, you're not in school, you're not doing any business. What I'm talking about is if you don't have any income, if you don't have anything that gives you money, if you cannot sustain yourself, what I mean, like feed yourself. These days, it's difficult. Some men, some guys they're not looking for the kind of food. You understand? They're not looking for that kind of food. So they will come, they test you, then they will leave. Because they don't want any burden. They don't want any liability. So now, because cost of living these days, house rent and some other things. Things are expensive. So men they need a helper. They need someone that can work with them. That is where it is. So for you, get yourself ready, prepare your table so that once he come in, straight away we complement each other. Compliment. each other. If maybe he change or maybe try, okay, some men will say to you, don't worry about it. You don't need to work. Just take care of the kids. I will take care of everything. That is the choice. If it's something you want, that's okay. But you need to get ready. Prepare yourself for the person to come. So find something to do. Get talent. Find something that will give you income where you can like get money to sustain yourself. So that when you meet this person, you can compliment him. It's not that you meet someone, you expect him to buy your phone. I need iPhone. I need wig. I need this one. I need human hair. I need that, all that, all that, all that. That is not happening these days. Seriously. No. Some of them, they need a helper, someone that will come elevate them, someone that will come multiply, someone that will come bring ideas, someone that will come, you understand, and nurture the home, someone that they will leave their kids with. The person will take care of kids. If you cannot take care of yourself, how can you take care of kids? That is it. That is the issue. That's why some of them, they will not marry you. They will date you, but they will not propose. Those are the things. Okay. Right, guys. It's been a long road. It's been a long time. I mean, like, you had to been is one. I don't know. It's a long night. Okay, we'll be rounding up. Okay, if you just joining us, this one or this live podcast. We normally do a live podcast every Friday, 7 p.m. UK time. Understand with different kind of topics. Not that. Okay, if you're joining us, we're live on TikTok, we are live on Facebook, we're also live on YouTube. Okay, if you don't follow us on any of these platforms, please do so. Okay, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have a lot of content there they can like. There's a lot of content that maybe can change your life as well. You know what I'm saying? So please. Also, guys, please don't forget to share this program. Share the program so that other people can benefit from the program. Okay, other people can benefit from the program as well. Some of your friends, maybe they're going through this, asking some questions. Just forward it to them. They will listen to what we're discussing here. Okay? We're not judging anyone. We're not like all we're doing here just for us, every one of us to have a better, relationship so that we can enjoy our relationship. But before I leave, someone put in a comment here. Let me just read that before we go. It's a commitment makes a lady feel so demanding and become more pressuring. Also, it makes them do it comfortable and less committed. Okay. You're not committed to say. Sorry. All right. So we touched a lot of things this evening. So go back, take your time, listen to what we discuss. We're not judging anyone. What we're trying to say is that the reasons why some guys they will date you but they will not marry. Understand? And those kind of things, there are reasons. Then at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship with anybody, if you meet a guy that really likes you and all that, please don't just be excited and forget what you want and forget your own goals. If your goals is to marry, have children, and he fits into that, your goal, he's the kind of person that you want to marry. Try to find out if you are the kind of person he wants to marry. Try to find out. So we say, okay, we just met. How will I find out? Ask questions. Try to find out when you guys are having lunch or whatever. Ask questions. What about your past relationship? What is your future plans? If you want to marry, what kind of woman do you want to marry? Ask questions. There are questions you ask, it's not direct questions. There are ways you can ask questions. To his answer, you know what he wants. So that you will not waste your time. You will not waste your time. You understand? So instead of just like, enjoy the ride, no, don't do that. Ask questions so that you will not waste your time. That's where we're going to stop this evening. I appreciate all of you that join us this evening, and hopefully I'll see you all next weekend, next Friday. Also, join us on TikTok. We normally come live on TikTok sometimes. Okay, if you just like join us, just started. We don't have regular time coming because of busy. So busy, So join us also. Then hopefully I'll see you guys next week Friday. God Paris. Have a wonderful weekend. Right.